Hey folks, just want to talk to you about this little gem here. Um, this hive actually has an active colony in it, and over the last couple weeks or a week or two, I didn't think it did. And actually, I think I put an update video up here a week or so ago, maybe I can't remember. And I think as I was counting off the hives through this little part of this side of the bee yard, I said, "Oh, that one's empty." So what happened was I had a box sitting here, which that's about 8 feet away, and I mean, this is bad. I don't have good notes, but I don't remember where that colony had come from. It was from a cutout job, and on that particular job, I didn't catch the queen, or I didn't think I did. Um, and so the bees were in the box there, and after a day or so, I thought they hadn't made it. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Now I remember. Okay, it was the bees from the job out in Copperfield where we did the repairs on the guy's house. So what happened was when I got them home, I had about 1.5 pounds of bees in the screen box, and I had the rest of the bees that were in the box that were kind of covering the combs. And there were so few bees that I basically assumed that there was nothing in there. I assumed that it was just a couple of curious bees checking out the box. So I took the package of bees, the screen box of bees, and I introduced them to this hive right here to try to up its numbers so I could get it up to a good booming population quicker. And I left this empty nuke was sitting here. It was left over from another hive that had died out. And I just left the other box just sitting here with the lid off of it. Well, what happened was I just left it sitting there with the assumption that, the bees would... I'm sorry, I took the screen box over here. I left this box sitting here with, what was left of the bees in it. Well, after a couple days, I didn't notice any activity in the box. Well, there was still activity, but I didn't, I looked in there, I didn't see the queen, I didn't really have much faith, they weren't really doing a whole lot. And so I took a couple of frames over, and I shook them out in front of this box here again to give it the rest of the bees. And to the point that I even left the box over there. I moved the whole box over there. And I honestly don't know how they got into here. But what I noticed was there was a little cluster of bees over here on the ground, and the foragers were coming back, and they were lost. And I was like, whatever, it's just foragers. They'll find another hive to join up with. And I just left it at that. But I had noticed some bees were going into this box. And I thought, well, they're just going to go in there, they're going to check out some empty combs, and they're going to leave. And that's what I honestly thought for the last, I did that job on July 4th. So for the last 2 weeks, I thought this box was empty. Well, tonight I got a call for a swarm call, which I just put the video up about. And I told my wife, I said, it's great, let me go grab them. Well, it wasn't a swarm call, sorry, it was just a small colony in the water meter. I said, yeah, it's fine. I got an empty nuke box. I'll grab it. I'll go get those bees real quick. Come out here and grab this box, pop the lid off. Well, there's still bees in there. And they were super calm. And so I'm like, well, they're not acting like they're queenless. And I was like, but I don't know how they could have had a queen. I figured they were just laying workers in there that were slowly starving to death. So I went through my suit on. I pull a frame out, and I'll be darned, there's cat brood on it. Flip that frame over, and on the backside, there's the queen crawling around. So, long story short, you guys probably lost track of what actually happened. Long story short, I had multiple opportunities in which I tried to recombine the bees that are now in this box to this box, both through the bees that were vacuumed in the screen box and then through actually shaking frames off and setting the hive body in front of this other hive body, trying to get them to leave it. And in all that confusion, I think I took the two combs. I think what happened was I took the two combs that they had in there, and rather than add them to that colony, I just left them. I just stuck them in this nuke box just for somewhere to put them. And so she must have been on one of those combs. So, it just goes to show you, got to look for that queen. Because I never found her on the day that I did the job, and the bees weren't really orienting to the box like she was in. They weren't really acting like I had her. And so, I didn't think I had her, but I'll be darned, she's bent on, having her own colony, and she's got it. So anyway, they are in there, very small colony. I'm going to try to get a feeder on them, help them out a little bit. I mean, you don't see any activity going in and out, but they are in there, and she is laying eggs. There's one bee went in. I'm going to try to get them a feeder and help them out, because, I figure a hive with that much ambition, they deserve to live. But But in the interim, I'm just killing a little bit of time right now. Actually, I'm going to go back this evening to pick up that water meter job. So this will throw you guys off because I'm going to upload the water meter video, and then I'm going to upload this one. Maybe I'll do it backwards, who knows. But anyway, so kind of little, I'm just in a video making mood tonight. And anyway, so things are going great. That's always a nice surprise. I mean, it's like mushroom hunting. Look, I found a couple of them, so I took a closer look, and I found one more. That's the way it goes with mushroom hunting. So that means I am up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 sitting right here. Number 8's on its way home. And I've got 9 over there. So I am at 17 colonies.